Hey, I'm Brandon and welcome to the channel. Now then, today we're going to be talking about alternatives to leisure travel vans. You think, well, Brandon, you're a huge leisure travel van fan. Why are you doing that? Well, I am. We have a Unity FX. I think the company is amazing. The product is superior and the community is second to none. However, there's a problem. You can't get one anytime soon anyway. I talk to people all the time, ordered in 2020 or 2021 and are still waiting. Now then, I personally think there's no time like the present. You ain't getting any younger, right? And so the biggest thing is get out there and get going. Even if you put in an order for one, get something now so that you can enjoy this RV lifestyle now. Now, in my opinion, the best thing to do is get a used leisure travel van. They're starting to pop up more and more. So make sure you look for those. You can also maybe get a canceled order. So be sure you're checking with dealers and, just to see if one pops up on a dealer lot. You never know. It's more likely today than it ever was. Now then, I'm going to show you 3 alternatives, 2 from Winnebago, 1 from Airstream. And what I'd like to know after watching this, would you consider getting out of the leisure travel van ecosystem? So put that down below. And so love to hear your thoughts on that. But if this is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, and that old thumbs up. I really appreciate all of those interactions. YouTube likes that, and then it'll give this video to even more people. But before we get started, I just want to remind you that these are coming available. Now, these are for leisure travel vans. This is the brand new Bamboo Series 2 sink cover. We beefed it up. It's a lot bigger and stronger and more beautiful than ever, in my opinion. So these will be available soon, so make sure you get on the waiting list. We'll put that description in the description down below or on the screen there. So make sure you jump on and get on the waiting list so you are notified when those are available. Now then, let's jump over to the Tampa RV show where I tour 3 leisure travel van competitors. All right, we are in the Winnebago area, and look what I have here. I have a View, probably one of the biggest competitions in leisure travel van. So let's go in, let's take a look at it and see what differentiates itself from the leisure travel van. Now, these are much easier to get than an LTV. So do you want to venture out of the brand of LTV? I don't know. So let's go in and take a look. All right, built on the Sprinter chassis, just like the LTV. And as you see, they've also got a Truma Aquago, so that's a positive. Now, their door is interesting. I do like this better than the LTV door. Look at that. You got a little trash can there, a little area for some of your some storage. But let's jump in. Now, one thing is it is much, much higher than an LTV. I mean, you're talking about probably, I don't know, 2 steps higher than an LTV. But it does have a lot of room in here. And I'm not sure what floor plan this is, but it's got a rear bathroom here. So let's look at that first. Pretty good size there. Now, like even the shower material, that does not seem to be as quality as a leisure travel van. So some of it doesn't look to be as good of quality. Now, the cabinetry seems okay, about the same. I like the drawer system there. Now then, they do put in a better refrigerator than LTV. So this is the Norcold. This is the same refrigerator that we have in our Airstream, and it's so much better. It's all electric, so it will not run on propane, but it just sips power when you're going down the street, down the road, and so you don't have to worry about that. We've got a DC to DC charger. They've got solar, all of that good stuff. The kitchen is pretty large. And look at that. 1 induction, 1 propane. Very interesting. I do like that. And then they've got the nice white upper cabinets. But overall, I see that, I will say this, the material, not even close to the quality of the ultra leather that leisure travel van uses. I do believe this is a Murphy bed on a button, so it's electric. So might be pretty easy until it doesn't work, and then it's kind of a pain probably. Then it's got the dinette. And then, of course, the Sprinter series. Now, it's got the big upper. And this is one of the things that I do not like about these Winnebago Views, or really any leisure travel van competitor, is they're just so much taller. So as you can see, look at this. 1, 2, 3, and this is a really tall, and so it is much higher. Of course, this would do. I mean, that's a very nice Class C, small Class C. Now, this is the 24D right there. So anyway, that's the Winnebago View. here we are at the Ekko, a very, very popular Winnebago product on the Ford Transit. Now, one of the reasons this is so popular is because it is really off-grid ready. And as you can see, it's got really durable materials, starting with the floor, very impressive. And then as you can see, they've got the 2 jump seats there. I'm not a huge fan of those, but they do have the table there that you can pop up. And then of course, it looks like they've got their Transits outfitted with the latest, greatest, including that 12-inch screen, assuming adaptive cruise control, all of that. Interesting, their TV is right there. And then as you come back here, let's turn the light on so you can see a little bit better. And then it is a twin bed model, and so keep in mind that there's not a lot of room in here. Not a lot of room, and a pretty good large step up, and that's because it has that big garage in the back, that bike garage. It's fantastic if you're a biker. Now then, as always, we've got to check out the bathroom because they're pretty small in these things. If I can figure out how to do it, push that button in. Now, one of the things about this particular unit is this is a pretty cool thing. So there's your sink and toilet, then you put that, and there's the shower. That's probably one of the most innovative RV features to come out in a very long time. Very, very, very impressive. Not a lot of room, but again, this is a small RV, and so these aren't built to be luxurious, luxuriously big anyway, but it is pretty luxurious. Very nice. I can tell it's built very, very well. So this is the Winnebago Ekko. All right, here I am at the Airstream Atlas, one of the closest competitors to a leisure travel van. So let's go inside, take a look, and see exactly what all the hype is about, and the $100,000 more of a price tag that one of these takes over a leisure travel van. All right, exteriorly, I mean, they're pretty much exactly the same. They've got the same Mercedes-Benz chassis, all of the upgrades. Now, the only thing that this Atlas is going to have that a leisure travel van does not is going to be air suspension, which is going to be pretty fantastic. So you can see they come standard with Alcoa rims. The outside storage, though, not a lot. There's this one thing right there. Let me see if I can open that up, show you what that is. So you've got a little bit of storage there, but they do add a light, something leisure travel vans should do. Now this is the Tommy Bahama version, so it's going to be even more money than just a regular Atlas. Then over here, I mean, really all of your outside storage, sure, that's your wet bay right there, is under here. So leisure really has you beat. They do some really good outdoor storage. So let's jump in and take a look at the Airstream Atlas. Okay, first thing I noticed off the bat, they have a textured floor covering, whereas leisure has a laminate, I do believe. And then as you can see, now this is Tommy Bahama, so not all Atlases are going to be like this. You can see that is some really nice wood grain there. And then they also have this, so no telling what you're paying for this little graphic right there. But anyway, as you can see, this is a Murphy bed. That's the only floor plan they offer, I do believe. And it's power too. I think you push a button and it comes down. So there is that. And then this is their upper storage. Not as much as a leisure travel van, I don't believe. Ours opens up like that, so it's a lot better in my opinion. But again, all of that up there is probably going to be about the same. Now then, what you're going to do is you're going to run into the same thing that the MB as well as the FX run into, which is that window is not open when that door is up. That's why that new MBL floor plan is fantastic, because you have that window open. Then they have a TV pops up. This is basically a carbon copy of the leisure travel van, except for things like a drink holder. That's funny. That's real island life. Then you come in here, and then here's their bathroom. Really well lit, but no a skylight there. So don't know if that's a plus or a negative. I think a negative, because I like that natural light in the bathroom. And then all of this is basically the same. Really nice Corian countertop here. Then of course all of your storage as well back there. And again, lights everywhere, so you get that for the extra $100,000. That light is not coming on. I don't know why that doesn't come on, But anyway, so basically a carbon copy. But it looks like this is a, yeah, that's right. This is a better refrigerator for sure. Looks like it's all electric, no propane. So that's good. But other than that, pretty small kitchen. And then just overall, I mean, the blinds, I just don't see $100,000 extra for an Atlas, but it is really, really nice. All right, what'd you think? Well, that Airstream's pretty awesome, but the price tag to go along with it. The Ekko is perfect for the adventuresome person, not really looking for comfort, but for a lot of adventure. And then that Winnebago View is probably the closest thing to the comfort level of a leisure travel van. So what do you think? Put your comments down below. But with that being said, we will see you next time.